Thanks, John. So right now we are experiencing temperatures in the mid-40s, which is extremely seasonable for this time of year. Will these temperatures remain as is, or will they drop during this upcoming weekend? I'll have the answers coming up in my full forecast. But first, let's take a look at sports with Jake Chernock. Those higher winds are going to make it feel much cooler than it is. So in the early mornings and at night when it is already colder, you really need to take precautions to make sure that you are bundled up. We had 74 degrees as our high and 44 as our low, and this is pretty normal for this time of year. Normal temperatures are around 72 as a high, so we were right on target for this time of year. So that's pretty good. As far as the temperatures go across the nation in the Ithaca area, we have temperatures that should be in the 60s and 70s. We have high pressure coming into our area in the northeast. We have this low pressure system going just to the north of us into Canada, so that won't really bother us that much. Maybe a stray shower will come into our area maybe tomorrow night. But as for the rest of this next week, I predict some pretty great temperatures. However, if you take a look down here, of course, we have Hurricane Matthew, which is going right up the East Coast. Hopefully, the models predict that it's going to go out into the Atlantic over the weekend. But as for right now, this Category 4 hurricane is impacting Florida at this moment. So as you can see, we have hurricane watches, warnings, these tropical storm warnings all across the state. Please, if you are there currently, take these evacuations very seriously and take these precautions very seriously. These watches and warnings are there for a reason. This is a 48-hour precipitation forecast for you, and as you can see, in the next 48 hours, so taking us to Saturday night, we have only light rain in our forecast. However, you're going to see snow on Sunday and on Monday. So as for Saturday, as you can see, we have this low pressure system over the Great Lakes that is just going to continue moving towards us. And on Sunday, it's going to be right over Ithaca.
Welcome back to News Watch. We're now joined by Jackie Poglodek.
So Jackie, what can we expect as the week continues?
Well, unfortunately, I think we're going to see a little bit of rain this week in Ithaca.
Right.
We did have some beautiful days this past week, but however, we are going to see some rain in this weekend. But first, let's talk about today. So today was about 60 degrees, and that is normal for this time of year, more or less. We're a little above where we should be, but we're okay. We're getting there. Winter is going to be here eventually, so we might as well get used to the cooler temperatures. Low today was 58 degrees, but like I said, not too bad for this time of year. If you take a look across the country, in the northeast, we had temperatures in the 50s and in the upper 40s. This weather is normal for this portion of the United States. All along the nation, these trends are continuing to be what they should be for October. Looking into our surface conditions, we have this high pressure on the western half of the country, but if you take a closer look close to home, we have this cold front that is coming just behind some precipitation that we are seeing currently and will be seeing the next couple days. And that is because of these low pressure systems that are coming right into New York State. So unfortunately, for your weekend plans, I would try and revise them because we are going to see some thunderstorms and some rain going into this week and next week. Like I said before, here's that precipitation for you. It's going just all over Ithaca, so there's really no staying away from it. No chance of showers. It's just going to be thunderstorms, especially for tomorrow. So, like I said, tonight we have 55 degrees as our low. There's a 90% chance of overnight rain, so it is raining right now, but going into overnight, there's a good chance it's going to continue into the morning. Winds at 11 miles per hour, so definitely bring a rain jacket and be careful with an umbrella. As for tomorrow, we have a high of 56 degrees, 43 as a low, and there's a good chance it will also be continuous rain all day with winds that are going to stay pretty high up there. So again, be careful with your umbrella. Looking at our 7-day forecast, we have temperatures in the 50s and 40s for the weekend and more rain. However, we are going to see a break on Sunday and going into Tuesday with temperatures that are going to stay seasonable, 40s and 50s for the beginning of next week.
All right, thank you, Jackie.